Chào mừng quý vị quay trở lại với phần tiếp theo của chương trình Đồng tiền thông minh trên kênh FBNC với cuộc trò chuyện cùng ông Sami Nour Kteily là Tổng Giám đốc của PEB Việt Nam để lắng nghe những chia sẻ của ông về đất nước, con người Việt Nam cũng như là những chiến lược kinh doanh tại một đất nước mà ông đã xem là quê hương thứ hai của mình. We have talked a lot about the success and the achievements of PEB Steel, but how about the other side, the challenges?
Challenges really is being able to maintain the same quality that we have provided over the 19 years period. This is a challenge, more so when you have a growth of 64%.
That's amazing.
This is not a joke.
That's an amazing number.
Yeah, when I think about it, from 2012, which already had a growth of 32% and 16%, 16, 32, 64. So now you have to make sure that you keep your customers happy. PEB Steel is known in the industry. It has the best customer service. And really we say we can't spell success without you, the customer.
Okay.
Our customer service is really second to none in the industry. We listen to our customer and we try to be flexible. This is another thing. And I want to see what is your requirement. Is it time? Is it budget? Is it quality? I need to meet the customer, listen carefully and try to deliver what you want. We don't have ready-made formulas for everybody. We don't take the product. So the challenge now, we're already starting 2014 with the business that's keeping us busy for another several months.
Okay.
It's a secret to say how many, but for several months. We already have the momentum.
Okay.
People are coming to us. Our factory, it was 25% in the first 6 months of the year, but now the growth in the second half of the year is phenomenal. Our factories are full. We are working full blast, but we're still maintaining this one shift thing.
So what do you expect to see in terms of the big picture of this pre-engineered steel building industry as Vietnam is getting more open to the world?
Okay. Well, I don't hear about many world players, pre-engineered building companies coming. What I hear actually is one of our competitors might close down and leave because this is what I'm hearing in the market. But now there are many Vietnamese companies on a small scale, maybe a couple on a big scale, producing pre-engineered buildings. So anybody who has to think of coming into the market, he has to take this into consideration. The operational costs of a Vietnamese company are smaller than the operational costs of an international player. So before coming here, think twice, remember one thing, doing business in Vietnam is not like doing business anywhere else. I always say Vietnam is not for the faint-hearted.
What was your biggest lessons?
I've always said Vietnam is not for the faint-hearted, and Vietnam appears easy to people from the outside.
Sure.
I remember the story of a company 5 years ago. They wanted to come to Vietnam, 2007 actually. That's the time, 6 years ago. They thought it's so easy. They did not realize that you cannot export systems and apply them here in Vietnam. Many of my competitors lack the local expertise. They lack the experience. They bring managers from faraway places with systems that worked in other countries, and they think they're going to apply it here in Vietnam and it will work. The reality tells them, no, sorry, you cannot do it here. You have to do it the Vietnamese way of doing business. And this is what we learned over the year. To be successful, you have to do it the Vietnamese way.
To do it the Vietnamese way, local staff is very important for PEB Steel. And for Sami, attracting and retaining local talents is always a big challenge. Even though PEB Steel has one of the lowest labor turnover in the industry, the turnover rates are different for each level of staff, such as average staff, average workers, or heads of departments. At PEB Steel, Sami always tries to maintain a family atmosphere. He said his doors are always open. Staff can come and talk to him anytime, or even send him a text message and he replies right away. Everybody is a part of a big family. Sami wants them to enjoy the working experience, and he makes sure the company is helping the staff improve themselves. He joked that his staff is like his children, and they always deserve the best. The vast majority of PEB Steel staff are Vietnamese. Less than 1% are foreigners at certain departments' functions. He believes the staff are the ones who are running the company. Besides work, there are always parties, picnics, company events, after-work activities, overseas trips to build a strong staff relationships. Any staff member can apply for training subsidy, and the company contributes 50% of anything they want to study. To deal with the country's high inflation rate over the past few years, Sami makes sure that everyone's earning got company support.
We have, over the last 19 years, maintained a record. Every single year, we give a salary increase. This is my promise to my staff.
It's good to hear as an employee.
19 years, including the Asian financial crisis of 1997, 98, 99. Again, people cutting costs, reducing salaries. No. We believe you have to, you need to catch up with inflation to start with.
Wow.
In the 2009, 10, 11, there was,
Every year.
Every year. For those of my staff who are listening, there's going to be a generous salary increase for 2014.
Oh, that's amazing. Can I apply to your company? So you've been working and living here for almost 20 years. Right now, what does Vietnam appears in your mind? What does it mean to you?
I think it's home away from home. I think it's a very great country. I love this beautiful country of hospitable people. This is how I always refer to Vietnam. I think this country has great opportunities. This country is very welcoming to foreign investors. We're in the region. We're in 6 countries outside Vietnam: Thailand, Myanmar, Cambodia, Indonesia, Malaysia. We're also in manufacturing in India and in Bangladesh. You asked me where country you'd like to spend more time with no hesitation, I tell you, home sweet home in Vietnam. I feel welcome. I feel the authorities appreciate my custom. I feel that the ordinary citizen is happy to meet a foreigner, learn, discuss, brainstorm. We feel very welcome. Really, it's one of the safest countries in the world to live in, very welcoming and very stable politically. As an investor, to me, it's very important to have political stability.
So what is the strategy for 2014 that's coming very close right now?
We need to consolidate a little bit. And I think after having opened 6 offices, 4 in the last 4 years, I think we need to consolidate a little bit. I've allowed for our next year's business plan a little bit of growth. Can't have zero growth, otherwise the staff lose the challenge. So you have to give them a higher target based on what has been achieved. We have no doubt we'll achieve it because we're already starting with a very healthy backlog. So, but we need to make sure we've maintained our commitments to our customers in terms of delivery. Delivery is very important in the construction industry. When I promise a customer that your project is loaded on 15 January, it has to be loaded on 15 January. Not 14, not 16, because 14 you might not be ready to receive my building. So we stick to our commitments. Growing too fast, we have to slow down a little bit, make sure that the quality of manufacturing is maintained, and we are known, actually, PEB Steel is known for very high quality of manufacturing and delivery, and customer come again and again. So to me, this is very important. Repeat customers. Never ever would let them down. You know, I meet a customer, I say, on my business card, you see my telephone number. I might be the executive chairman, but I am here to serve you. And
Okay.
Your customer means the world to me. You can call me anytime. And on Saturday, a few days ago, one customer called me from Cambodia. Sami, you said we can call you anytime. I said, with pleasure. I said, I'll be on the next plane tomorrow to Cambodia to meet your requirements. See what is it my staff cannot offer you.
Okay.
We'll do
Customer
it.
can call you anytime.
Yeah,
Late at
anytime,
night,
anytime.
early in the
At
morning?
night, I am available 366 days. I keep my phone next to me.
Quý vị vừa lắng nghe những chia sẻ của ông Sami Kteily, Tổng Giám đốc của PEB Steel Việt Nam. Hy vọng quý vị đã có những thông tin bổ ích liên quan đến ngành sản xuất nhà thép tiền chế, cũng như là những bài học về kinh doanh, những triết lý quản trị của Sami Kteily, một người đã gắn bó rất lâu với Việt Nam và có một tình cảm đặc biệt dành cho đất nước này. Đến đây thì chương trình Đồng Tiền Thông Minh xin được khép lại. Một lần nữa cảm ơn quý vị đã quan tâm theo dõi. Quý vị có thể xem lại chương trình trên trang web đồng tiền thông minh fbnc.com hoặc facebook.com/đồng tiền thông minh. Thân ái chào tạm biệt.